Hey everybody, my name is Eric Bland, and this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I want to share this story with you guys real quick. I remember when my father got the phone call, and my mother called from Tennessee and said, hey, I got something to talk to you about. I'm like, hey Mom, how are you? Good to see you. Like, good to hear from you. Like, what's going on? Like, I haven't heard from her in about a week and a half or so, and she said, I want to talk to you about something serious, Eric. I need to have you sit down. And I remember there was a bunch of people from the youth group at my house, and I didn't understand why they were there. I just thought it was cool that they were there, and I was chatting with them right beforehand, and I heard my mom start to talk, and I realized, like, man, something's off. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with the voice. It's not this love nurturing, yes, you can do this, baby, you can, you got this. It was something's wrong. And so I said, yeah, Mom? She said, well, son, I want to tell you something. Are you sitting down? I said, yeah, Mom, I'm sitting down. She says, well, I want you to know that no matter how tough this is, that I'm going to make it. I'm going to push through. And I said, okay. I said, what is it? So what are we pushing through? What's going on here? And she said, well, baby, the doctor said that they found a lump on my breast, and it was breast cancer. And I can remember those words haunting me for the rest of my life after she told me. And she said, but I'm going to fight it. I'm going to make it. I'm going to fight through it. And she started going to church, and she started listening to every pastor imaginable, and she was just, man, she was fighting it. And I remember that she went back to the doctors, and she wasn't getting any better, and after they did some removal of the cancer, and they found out that it actually spread. And I remember going to the hospital, and I remember standing there, and I remember having the conversations, and she said, son, I love you. I think you're the most amazing son ever. I am so sorry that we fought so much in our early lives and that we didn't get to know each other as well as we should have. And I said, Mom, it was my fault. I was mad. I was a hateful little kid. I just didn't want, you and Dad to split up. I was blaming you for everything. But I want you to know you're the best mom in the world. She looked at me, she said, thank you, son. She says, thank you so much. She goes, I was so worried that you didn't love me anymore because I wasn't there when you were a child, and I'm sitting there face to face, and it was just my mom and I. Just me and my mom. And I can remember the days just getting worse. And my brother asked the doctors, they said, man, how sick is she? She's excited. They said, your mom's not going to make it, son. I said, what do you mean she's not going to make it? I said, she's not going to make it. The cancer is spreading through her entire body as we're speaking, and I would say she has days rather than weeks. And I said, I looked at him and I'm thinking, you're wrong, Doc. You're wrong. This is my mom. She made it through a lot. I can remember my stepdad going down, getting I think a smoke break or something, and I sat there and I sang to my mom. I was singing to my mom, and I said, Mom, you got this. She couldn't hear me anymore. The medicine took over her body and sedated her, made her comfortable. And I sang to my mom that night, and I just realized that, this was probably going to be it. And I can remember when she breathed her last breath, I thought, this isn't it, man. Like, this is my mom. Like, she's supposed to be here right now. This is supposed to be, somebody else's life. This is not supposed to be my life. This can't happen to my mom, my mother. And my mom, as she's laying there lifeless, my dad comes running in the room and gives me the biggest hug and grabs me and says, son, it's not supposed to be like that. And I'm looking at her lifeless body, and I said, yeah, it's not supposed to be like this. And I was angry, and I was mad at the world, and I was mad at everybody around me. I was 17 and just pissed at the whole entire world, and I was pissed because the world took my mother away from me. You know what, you guys? I guess God needed her more than we needed her here. Maybe there's a baby up in heaven that needed my mom. And a few years later, my brother had a miscarriage, and that little baby was taken care of, I'm sure, by my mother. And it's just crazy how things work out. And so if you're out there right now and you feel pain in your breast and you just feel like, man, I should go get this checked out, go get it checked out. Because the last thing and the last conversation that you're going to want to be having with your kids are, I love you, and I should have went in earlier, and I should have done this, and I should have done that. And in life, we have one life to live, you guys. If we don't take those shots in our life, if we don't take what's in front of us, and we sit back and we wait, who knows if we're actually going to have that. Time is of the essence. If you're feeling something, go get checked. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. What a better opportunity to go get checked. Go get checked. Go get checked. And in life, maybe you're at your wit's end about whatever's going on in your guys' life, and you just feel like you just can't do it no more. I say, tie a knot at the end of that rope and hold on like hell. Hold on as tight as possible. Hold on to it with all your might and say, I got this. It's the same thing my mother would have told me is, you got this, son. Just keep hanging in there. You got this. You keep doing it. You keep going. And I can remember my mom's smile. I remember the last time she said, I love you to me. I remember the last time that she said, I am proud of you. I remember all those times. I love you guys. Go get checked.